Hello everyone, welcome to RS Art and Media. Let us see some of the new features of Photoshop 2025. So this is the remove tool. Some new options are included for this remove tool. So when we select this remove tool, here we can see an option that is find distraction, and once you click on this, here a small menu appears where we can find the options wires and cables, and we can see in this image there are a lot of wires. There are thin wires over here which are not too clear, and here we have a thick wire. So we can remove these wires using some of the healing tools such as a spot healing brush, but it is time consuming. So with this new feature we can quickly remove these wires. So let us see how we can remove these wires. Just what we are going to do is we will take a new layer, and we will select this option find distractions, and we will simply click on this wires and cables. So we have to just wait for some time, and then that's it. All the wires on this image are gone. So in a quick time we are able to remove all the wires. One more new option inside this remove tool is, so once we select this remove tool again, here we'll find this find distractions options, and inside this we can find something called people. So here we have this option people. So here we have an image, and there are some people around this monument. We want to get rid of all these people. We don't want any people inside this image, any persons inside this image. So for that we'll just select this option people. So for that we will take a new layer, because we don't want to spoil the original image. We'll take a new layer, just select find distractions and click on this option people. So Photoshop will automatically select all the people inside this image, and once we hit enter, Photoshop will remove all the people. Just we need to be patient. So Photoshop is removing all the people. It takes some time, and we can see all the people are gone, and even a person on this bicycle or rickshaw is also gone. So Photoshop has done an excellent job in finding the people around this monument and removing them. So this is a new feature inside Photoshop 2025, and we have removed all the people by taking a new layer, and if we turn off this new layer, we can see all the people again. Right. Another new feature added inside Photoshop 2025 is, here we have the object selection tool. So for the object selection tool there is a new feature called select people. So it will load for some time, and then once it gets activated we can see here. So right now we can select any particular person inside this image, or we can also select individual parts of that particular person. So for example, here we can select the turban, the jacket, the shoes or the gloves of this person, or we can select the hair of this lady, or we can select the shoes of this person or hair of this person or the jacket of this lady. So whatever we want we can select. We can select any individual person or the parts of that person. So here once you see the select people option, inside the select people option we can see the persons inside the image. Let us say we will select this particular person here, and we can then select any part of this person, or we can select the entire person. Here we have the option to select the entire person. So what we'll be doing now is, here we will just select this particular person here, So here is the image displayed, and then let us first target his hat, or we can say turban. So we'll just click on this hat, and then we will click on this apply. So his entire turban or hat is selected. Now we can use the generative fill to change the color of this turban. So what we can do is we will just select a selection tool like a rectangular marquee tool or any other selection tool, and then we'll simply right click inside this selection, and here we can then open this generative fill, and the generative fill opens a generative fill dialog where we can find a prompt. We can simply type the color for this turban. So we can just say red turban, and then we will just click on this generate, and we can see we got a red turban, but if we want a darker red color, we can see here. And let us say we want some more options or some more styles of turbans. So for that, what we can do is here we can just click on these three dots to the top right corner of these options, and then here we can just select this option, generate similar. So similar turban images will be displayed, and again we'll be having a choice. We'll be able to select some other turbans. So here we have some more styles here. If we like any one of those, we can select. Alright, just go back to the layers, and currently a new layer is active. So we'll come back to the person's layer, and again we will activate the object selection tool. We can select the same person here. So we'll select the same person, and this time what we'll be doing is we will manually select let us say his gloves. So we'll just take our mouse over his gloves and then just click on his gloves. So his gloves are selected here, and we can change the color of his gloves. We can simply just select a selection tool, and let us right click and activate the generative fill, and then inside the prompt we can say blue gloves and click on generate. So it's generating. So we can see here it has only affected his gloves, even though the selection was over his jacket as well, but it has only affected his gloves. Right, now we'll do one more thing here. Let's try to change this lady's jacket. So again we will just activate the object selection tool, and we will click on this select people, but the thing is we have to come back to the first layer, and then here we can just select this lady, and then this time we will again select the dress of this lady. So what we'll be doing is we will again manually just select the jacket of this lady, and then just once you see the selection, just left click. Let's change the jacket color to green. So again we will activate the generative fill, and then when the prompt appears, let's type green jacket. So here we got some results, but even though the results are not so impressive, so here we got the result. So we can find options here. So if you want dark green color, we can select dark green color. So here with the select people option, we can not only change the colors, we can add or remove some of the objects from these persons. So let's say we want to remove the glasses of this particular person. So we'll just click on this select people, and we will pick this person. and we can just click on this glasses. Here we can find glasses, and then we'll click on apply here, and then we can just right click and activate the generate fill dialog, and then we will just type remove glasses. Photoshop will remove his glasses. Photoshop has removed the glasses of this person. And we will also do one more thing. Let's try to put a necklace around this lady. So what we'll do, again we will select this particular lady. We'll come back to the layers panel, and we'll select the first layer, and then here we will select this lady, and we will select the neck of this lady. So we can just see where is the neck. So here, if we don't find the neck, we will do one thing. We will try to manually select her neck here. So we'll just click on that neck, and then we will right click, activate the generative fill, and then we'll just type necklace. Photoshop will create a necklace around this lady. So here we can see this lady has a necklace around her. We can select different necklaces, and if we are not satisfied here we have similar options. So generate similar, we can just click on that. Photoshop will create additional images for us, a different option here, right? So these are the new features of Photoshop 2025. We can change colors, we can change the objects, we can remove the objects, we can add new objects. So this is an excellent feature in Photoshop 2025. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Please do like, subscribe, share, and if you have anything to say, do comment. See you again.